It's as simple as listening to a song. You hear a song, you get the beat, you move your feet, you think it's neat. You got the word, you think you heard, it's just a turd. So you rhyme little bits and pieces, and because they rhyme harmoniously, they eventually seem to tell a story. Now, whether the story is a real story, well, we always can seem to figure out a real story out of any story. Do you know I just went to McDonald's? I've been having a lot of arguments lately. Do you want to hear this latest argument at McDonald's? The girl takes the coffee, gives me my coffee, and she gives me a piece of paper with it. I go, excuse me, miss, I don't want the paper. So she says, you have to take the paper. I go, miss, I don't want the paper. All I want is my cup of coffee, not in a tray, no paper, no napkins, no bag, nothing. And she's pushing the paper. It's a new law. You have to take the bill. You know, every time a new law comes out, it seems like they push things on you. When it first came out that you had to have bills, McDonald's was giving you bills all the time, and the restaurants are giving you bills. Now they're asking you, would you like the bill, sir? Would you like the bill, sir? So it's up to us to say whether or not we want the bill. I mean, is that a law? I have to look at the bill? What if I don't want to look at the bill? I don't care about the bill. If that's what you told me in the price, I got enough sense in my own mind to know approximately how much my food was going to order, especially when all I ordered was a coffee. Songs that are sung are telling us a story. We don't sense it because the singers are so good, but doesn't God have a very funny way of talking to us through musical notes? There's signs on here, more signs. And the sign that I just saw, now this is the weirdest of all signs that I have seen. Because somebody had sent me Be My Friend on YouTube. And I looked, and this person sings about spamming, and songs are really cool. It got me to think. I said, that's right, this is the way I think. This is fantastic. Then I started to think. And I forgot what I was saying. So he was trying to say that in his stuff, there's other messages because this is what he feels. But you know what the weirdest thing was? Is when he sent me the message, it said February 3rd, 2012. Not 2013, 2012. That's this weekend's Super Bowl. This is the second and a half coincidence that I've run into for the Super Bowl match. Now, I don't know what it's going to be. I couldn't tell you if it's going to be anything. Maybe my mother's going to call me and tell me to change my underwear. I don't know. I'm not a hocus pocus man. I just can tell you that the games are on here. I mean, I just show you simple stuff, and I've shown it all along. Okay? 17, 7 to 6. This would be 6 to 9 to 13, 69, 13. Because not all of them, and I'm still working on it, when you come to the red, you have to total them out. When you come to the black, you have to keep them separate. But not all the numbers. Because number 1 and 7 are not on the dice. So wouldn't you say you can add it up or break 7 apart, saying 7 is part of 4 and 3, 5 and 2? Unless the next dice to you is a 1, 7 can be anything, but it cannot be a 2 and 5, because the 7 shows up by itself. And where the 6 can show up with a 2 and a 6, and the 9 can show up with a 3 and a 9. You hear what I said? A 2 and a 6? Hey, where's the tuna? Give me some tuna. So that was 1776, okay? At the same time I show that 1776, I'm going to show you, if I can find on the wheel, where 2014 is. 2014 is across from 1751-57. 1, 21, 35, 45, 55, 65, 66, 75, 75, 57, 2014, 17, 4 and 3 is 76. You tell me that this is just a coincidence? I hope you watch my videos before. I'm not going to make this go longer. And there's other things. There's other things. I don't remember what it was. It was the number 19. One of the reasons for the number 19 is because if you multiply, okay, the number of days in a year to come out to 7286, 7286 would be approximately 364.3 days a year for 20 years would equal 7286. There are 13 moons in that. Another thing is 7286 reversed to 6827 to a 1010 world is 411 and 4. The same thing as Sesame Street. Another thing you have to understand that if you're doing a measure and you want to go down to the middle is not the bottom of this row, it's the center of this row. That's the middle. Doesn't matter if it's the middle above or below. So the angle from this point to this corner over here will be the same angle. It'll be the same angle over here. But this angle, in order to get it from corner to corner, it would have to start all the way down here, and it would probably be at a 22 point something and up angle in order to touch corner to corner. Don't forget, when you put a line inside a corner of a box, if you make a perfect 45-degree angle, everybody gets to touch that line the same. But the minute you change the angle, one of the lines is capturing more of the line that's crossing through it. Where, there you guys see a little blue, I guess. Raphael 7286. If there's something you haven't understood from the beginning point of this, let me show you just one more thing. 17 and 22 is 39. 22 and 15 is 37. 15 and 24 is 39. Now we're going to go to backwards. 36 and 1 is 37. 24 and 13, 39. 36 and 3, 39. 24 and 15, 39. 3 and 34 is... So it's always the same thing. So it's always cut up the same way. You think they thought about it? Nah, they just made a game to make money. I don't think so. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. Oh, and there's more. There's 3 pharmaceutical companies who have just joined the numbers game. One is Teva. One is, let me try and remember this. One is Cerner Maltum. And one is the one, it's a French company, just got bought over, if I remember, from Gold Brand Medicated Powder. And I mention this because that's a new commercial. And then there's Chevrolet. I remember Chevrolet just joined on to the band because now they're talking about Lucas. George Lucas. Then they have that other one where they were looking for the snakes at the beginning. Lost Ark, Raiders of the Lost Ark. So everything's coming into play right now. And even in Star Wars. But I'm all alone, so I can't tell you all the stories. Even if I knew them all or anything at all, it would be hard for me to get across to you. For now, we're going to leave it like this. Thank you very much for watching my video.